I can tell you this, having spoken to a large number of people who are conservatives in Hollywood, I cannot convey to you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, this is not hyperbole here, I cannot convey to you the level of oppression, psychic oppression, and outright genuine blacklisting that occurs in Hollywood if you are a conservative. I can't tell you how many gay conservatives have come up to me and say, it is infinitely harder to be a conservative in Hollywood than it is to be a gay person in a conservative group. Infinitely harder. I've talked to grown men who have spoken to me and started crying. Grown men, tough men, started crying because they sat in trailers and in makeup rooms and heard these people talk about our soldiers as psychopaths and rapists and murderers and all this other stuff, and had to look at their shoes and not say anything because they know that to say something means not only would they lose that job, they lose all other jobs for the rest of their lives. You have to understand this about being in show business. In show business, you are the product. You're not selling shoes. You're selling yourself. And if it becomes apparent to the Hollywood machine that you're a conservative, you simply won't work again. That's the end of your life and your dreams, and it's the end of your family's life too. There are very few people in Hollywood who achieve the level of success that make them a force of nature beyond the market. Johnny Boyd is one of those guys. I'm proud to say he's a friend of mine, and Clint Eastwood to some degree. I'm not going to blacklist Clint Eastwood. But for working people in this business, it's virtually impossible. So I think there's only, I'm so sorry to take so much time, I'll just give you one small example. I know a guy who's a low-level person. He's a grip on CSI New York, which is Gary Sinise's show. And Gary Sinise's character has a picture of Ronald Reagan on his desk. And the directors of photography are very liberal, so they try to compose the shot so that that picture is not in the shot. Sometimes somebody will physically remove the picture from his desk. And just before they roll, he puts it back. And why does that matter? Why does that little tiny act of defiance matter? It matters because for people all across this country who are watching CSI New York, if they see a character that has a picture of Ronald Reagan on his desk, that's social proof that you're not the last person in America to be a conservative, that this guy who you admire is like you. It's like a little island in the Pacific. It's a place for you to land, culturally. That little act of rebellion and defiance is more important than you can imagine, and it's going on all over the place. So there are ways to go, but really the answer is to build an independent Hollywood, a parallel Hollywood.